Spin it. Twist it. Spin it.
Hi everybody, this is Adrian, and I taught the below the belt rope dart class focusing on footwork and generally the moves or parts of moves that emphasize the lower half of the body. We started with how to start off a spin, for example. So place the rope dart on the ground so that there's a nice 45-degree angle or so, like so. Take your right foot on the right side of the rope and stomp hard on it, and then kick your foot out, and the rope dart will come flying out. You can do it with a decent amount of accuracy. So it's a nice sort of, oh, nothing's going on, stomp, kick out. It's very nice and aggressive and cool looking. As an alternative to that, you can lay the dart out on the ground to the side of you, and this is what my friend Alyssa Rabbit does. She'll step on the rope, step on the rope, step on the rope, get fairly close to the dart, have it really tight between the right foot and the hand, and then you kick back with the right foot, which sends it spinning, and then you can shoot it out or go into whatever you want. So when you do it quickly, it can be very cool, combative, no, nothing going on, and then shoot it out, which can look really cool. We also discussed the V-kick, which we couldn't really figure out why anyone would want to do it, because it doesn't look very good. But either way, it's something you can do to start out a move, or start out a spin. Then we went into snake serpent wraps around pillar, which goes under the right leg. Then you reach back with the left foot. You stall the dart on the back of the left foot and kick out. And what's nice about this, people typically know that you can, kick forward, which is nice and simple. But once you stall on the back, once you stall on your left foot back here, once the dart is stalling, you can really go in any direction you want. Kicking up is fairly simple, but if I'm facing this way and I want to, go that way, I can easily stall, rotate, and kick out. That kind of stuff a little bit. Let's try that again. Under, stall, kick out. So I've got a lot of versatility in where I can go with this move, which is really nice and people don't realize. So that's under the right leg and then kick out with the left, but at some point you're going to screw up and you're going to go back with the left leg first and realize, oh my god, now I've got this little butt floss thing going on. And so to get out of this, one of the simple ways you can do it is you can either throw it back under that leg, which is fine, not very interesting. You can make random empty knots that you might invent. But what I like to do, because I'm obsessed with footwork, is I will lift up my left foot, I will have the rope catch me in the arch right here, stall it, and then kick it off in some direction, which allows you to get out of it in a way that I really don't see anyone else do that much, which is nice and interesting. Other things that we worked on, I call this the rabbit jump. It's another thing that my friend Alyssa Rabbit taught me. You shoot out as if you're going to do Overlord Shed's armor. So you shoot out to the right, catch on your left wrist here. The momentum has the dart swing this way, penduluming to your right side. You swoop your arm off to the side, which gets you in a lasso motion, and then you can jump over it like so. So in full speed, it's out, to the left, swing, swoop around, and over. Once you're in this lasso motion, then you can go around the legs, keep your knees together. Then once the dart hits your legs, you spring your knees apart, and that gives it the momentum to open up. You can also not just spring your knees apart, but twist your body slightly in the direction you want it to go, which helps give momentum. You can also lift up a leg. Let's try it again. You can lift up a leg and have it go even faster by just being between your legs, and that gets some really nice momentum. Let's get out of it. You just lift the leg again. Then we discussed wild stallion kick. So doing a counterclockwise rotation in front of you. You lift up your left leg and go from the outside of your left leg to the center. Catch it. Make an empty knot by grabbing with your left hand. Then you go from the center between your legs to the outside of your right leg to here. You're going to reverse the rotation, so now you're doing a clockwise rotation in front of you. And this is a move that I struggle with and have struggled with always. You stick your right foot out. You want to have the rope dart do a single loop around your foot, and then you swoop your foot off to the left while jumping, and that unravels this entire thing while you let go of your left hand. So it looks like that. I got really fed up with that when trying to learn it, so I made my own trick, which is Wild Stallion gets stung by scorpion because Wild Stallion is a little bitch. You have to call it by its full name. Starts out the same, under the left leg to the center, center to the right leg. Instead of wrapping it around the foot, what I do is I lift up my right foot, stall the dart on the bottom, and then kick backwards, which brings you into sort of this plane right here. What I did before with my old rope, because what you can do with 99.9% of ropes out there is lift both arms in the air, and that'll get this extra slack in front of you. What I've got right now is this tape that's extremely light, which means that it keeps on sort of getting stuck behind my head. But what you can go from here is just go into an empty knot around the neck and release it and catch a hula hoop. So you've got different ways you can come out of that, but full speed, again, around, over, here, then to here, and you're out. And again, I'm stuck behind my neck, so I'm just going to empty knot out of it, and still finish. Then we discussed the meat spin, which was a new move that we came up with as a class. Which one of the students came up with as a class? One of the students came up with and taught us. Which is like the crossback, but you're using your legs instead of your torso. So you go from the crotch to the right hip. With your left hand, you pinch the rope. Then you're going to send it from right hip to left hip, like so, pinching in with your left hand. And then you can go from the outside of the left leg to the inside, so it comes out between your legs like this. Then you do the meat spin. And to release it, you go back and pelvic thrust out. In a much better way than that. Meat spin and out. I'll get it smoothly later. And the last one we did, which is a real pain in the ass to do, and I can get it once every 20 times I do it. You're back in this original location as if you fuck up, and instead of stalling on the bottom left foot and kicking out, you can go into a handstand and throw the dart between your legs and over your head as you flip, which I am terrible at, but let's see if I can do it for the purposes of this demonstration. Go into the handstand on your left hand, and you get it caught on your leg like that. Sometimes I can do it, but clearly not there. But I did do it in the class, so you all remember it. There were witnesses. Oh, and lastly, there was the poop stall and the dick stall. Poop stall, dick stall. I think that was everything we did, and I hope it didn't offend your sensibilities.